The First Lady, MLA from 29 Basar Assembly constituency in particular, and entire from Galok community in general, who is none other than our beloved local MLA, Yabu Unit Derchiji, and respected President and Secretary, Arunachal Teacher Association, Leparadi Unit, and their colleagues, and respected Principal Basar Higher Secondary School, who is sitting with us on the dais, and a representative from DTC office. Actually, DTC should have been today, but in place of him, Madan Ribasar is there, and representative from Central Executive Member Atha, who have come from Itanagar, and most respected all the retired principal, vice principal, headmaster, and teachers, those who are participating here today in response to the invitation sent to you by the organizing committee. For that, thankful to you. And respected all the teachers. That means 30% of the teachers from Leparada, those who are participating today. You are seeing that the 70% are absent. A region not known to us. Now, first of all, I must extend my sincere and hearty congratulations to, although they are absent today in this hall, the principal and vice principal of Government Higher Secondary School, Tirbin, who brought first, that is in the result list, topper among all the schools across the Arunachal Pradesh in this last academic session, that is topper in class 10 and class 12. I do congratulate. Aap thal bajaiye. Then at the same time, along with the school authority, I congratulated those teachers, especially those who are working under the scheme that is Chief Minister Shiksha Course, that is subject teacher, called guest teacher. They have taught nicely their own subject. Accordingly, the performance was good. The without teacher, the result would not have come out in such a best result across the state. For that also, I congratulated them. And please, once again, you clap, please. Thal bajaiye. Then at the same time, the DDSC of that period, that peak hour of the academic classes, September, October, November, December, January, February, who was none other than Yamurina, and he was very sincere, and he was very silently monitoring and supervised the activities of the school, limited, accountable numbers of the education institution in the Leparada, and accordingly the result was good, and the fruit we are enjoying today. Therefore, for Nyamorina also, let us have a big clap. Then, fourth is my 1,500 times congratulations goes to all those retired officers, retired teachers, those who are sitting here in front of me today. You have very successfully completed your whole life up to retirement, up to superannuation, because many of your friends have died before retirement. It was very unfortunate, and many of them died because of the cancer disease and because of road accident and so and so. But you people have already completed very successfully your entire service period, and now you are enjoying the private life with your own family. Therefore, my best wishes goes to you that the rest of the life you must spend very happily at home by engaging yourself as in the gardening work. As a Buddha Gandhi all the time he is telling retired director, retired DC, Buddha Gandhi हमेशा कहता है हम लोग तो कराटे क्लब में ज्वाइन नहीं कर सकते हैं, और बॉक्सिंग में ज्वाइन नहीं कर सकते हैं, और बैडमिंटन में ज्वाइन नहीं कर सकता है, योगा में भी नहीं है. क्या करना है? हम लोग गार्डनिंग काम करना है. दैट इज़ आवर एक्सरसाइज फॉर रिटायर्ड ऑफिसर और रिटायर्ड सर्वेंट, गवर्नमेंट सर्वेंट के लिए. तो इसलिए जो भी टिर्बी में बेरा बनना है, बेटा का को कवर करो. बोला है तो कोई बोले उसको तेरह से बनेगा, बनने आते उनको कौन कवर करेगा बोलकर कोई उसको बुलाता नहीं है. इसलिए वो हमको सना इतना बुलाता नहीं है, इसलिए हम ये हो गया बेटा है बोला. Therefore, this gardening work and engaging yourself in any of the private work, that is your best exercise. And sometimes I used to upload what I'm doing in the morning time to the group, and some people, they used to criticize, make some comment, and some people appreciate it. Those who are appreciating, and I am thankful to them. Now, actually, I had so many points today to speak to the teachers of the Leparada district, provided all the teachers are present in the hall. But today, I came to know that out of 200 to 300 teachers, only hardly 50 plus teachers are participating today. The rest of them, where they have gone? But what is the reason for them to absent today? Now, our boss of the constituency is MLA. And starting from Deputy Commissioner to SPD and all the HOD, they revolve around the MLA. MLA is the people around which every HOD revolves. Therefore, it is the, program launched by the Arunachal Teacher Association, ATA. ATA is already education department. Then everyone should have been participated today. And so that we could have exchanged our love and affection. We could have exchanged our history, starting from Soria period, 1947 to 56 and 79. Like that, many of the events I had in my mind to speak out, but it is meaningless to speak only few of, in front of you, because a few of you are present today. And had there been 200-300 teachers present today, it would have been very nice for me to interact with them. That is, this has been annoyed to me. And at least when Honorable Madam, our local MLA Madam, who is also the first lady from 29 Basa Assembly Constituency, who is also the first lady legislator, political executive, then the policy maker from the entire Galo community, the people are appreciating him. Why not our own constituency? Why the Department of Education? Why they are absent today? What is the reason and who made them? What was the reason that compelled them not to come to this hall today? That reason must be known to all. This is very bad. It is an indirect insultation to our Honorable MLA. It is undermining the Honorable MLA. It should not be like this. Therefore, whatever point I had, I will not speak today. But only I want to speak here is that now people in ATA, as a board secretary and president, they have narrated when ATA was formed and what they are doing today, or whatever point you have pointed out here, you need not to speak out. My Rigo Tumtu, you have also spoken so many things. That is not at all necessary here, because this has been already taken up in the meeting on 21 August at Itanagar Conference Hall, where Honorable Minister of Education was there, Honorable Advisor to Minister of Education, Commissioner, Secretary was there. Then all directors, up to joint directors and the administrative officer, deputy director, we had it here. We took a decision, 11 points decision, concrete decision we have taken. And thereafter there was an education conclave there. The question of the regularization is already there. Ata Kipa Kache, he is keeping in touch. And the secretary, the executive members, they are keeping in touch with the higher authority. Not only the higher authority, that is law betting department also. And administrative reform department also, they are keeping in touch. And the program policy and the finance department also. We need not to worry about it. This has been already taken up. Already memorandum submitted, not only for one time, but many times memorandum already submitted. One copy is with me also. Now, question of permission of our retired senior, Ibom Ruju sir, he was a very pitiless young man during 1917, and when I was even not known how to put happen, that he was very senior, his retirement is right. Retirement to Jana to hand. As he has said, that 1993, when I was in a MA panel in present Doemo, that time it was Arunachal University under state government. But this has been converted into Central University now. Very lucky for Arunachal people. This is Central University. Fund is coming from central government. We need not to worry about the fund. That time, Motonyori, he was doing MA. MA course, marking Kadu, Motonyori, they were doing Master of Education, in which I was MA student. Then they went to Alo in the town club. Town club is no more existed today. This has been already collapsed. In place of town club, they have established the Gumin Kin. Every kind of important programs are being conducted in the Gumin Kin today in Alo. Motonyori, as he has said, Motonyori, he has retired from the Joint Director, Secondary Education. And the Tojo Karga, ये क्या क्या Hentoka. Hento Karga, he was teacher that time. And later on, through lateral entry, he got circle officer post, from circle officer to senior grade, then selection grade, then admin grade, then from GCA to director of rural development, he has also retired. And Gobo at the headmaster, he was very vocal man, and he died prematurely. Gobo at and Gakir Kada, they were the prominent among those founders of the Arunachal Teacher Association. Actually, they tried to all Arunachal Teacher Association, but later on, if Arunachal name is already there, automatically it touches entire Arunachal. Therefore, Arunachal Teacher Association was formed at Alo in 1993, and accordingly, Motonjori, he became the first president of ATA. And like that, today, starting from that, today we are here at this stage. Many presidents have gone, and many secretaries have gone. This is the President Executive Kepa Kache, the leadership. ATA executive members are doing a lot, not only for this, many of the points they have submitted. The COSA party is submitting memorandum, and ATA is also submitting memorandum in that way. And when in Basar, when I was senior teacher political science at Basar Higher Secondary from 1995 to 2000, that time Nyodu sir is already here. And Yachuk Jirdo sir is also, Mer Achibora is also here. And many of you are here. You have already retired. And many of them who are yet to retire. And many of teachers here, they were my students. They were in class 11, 12. I taught them howsoever teaching, my teaching might be effective or not effective, that I do not know. But one of the students who is doing doctorate, who is Dr. Jumri, assistant professor, all the time when teachers they come, one letter comes to me, one greeting comes to me. He is the only student who is in assistant profession now. He appreciates me a lot because I still remember one point which you have taught me during class 11 and 12. But I never, I might have also imparted such a topic which is not at all relevant after coming to, bachelor degree and postgraduate, because they study in this level in detail. And therefore, when I was senior teacher, that time our movement was very effective. Sir Jumli Basar, he is no more with us today. He was senior, and the Goken Angu, he was vice president. That time, one who possessed Maruti 800, he was the richest man of our teaching community, because everything, motorcycle where speak everything, then scooty where speak everything, sitting double carry, going down to Daru, we conducted meeting there. Then going up to Tirlin, we conducted meeting. And here at Basar, we launched agitation to implement the Part B 6-pay commission. And Guwahati High Court also, I went for twice. And Marjum Nyodu, whom I called as captain, because his physical structure and facial description, everything is relevant, very much resemble to army officer. Therefore, I nicknamed him Captain Marjum. Now also I am telling him captain. Unfortunately, he is not here today. Captain Marjum and me also went to Guwahati High Court for twice, and one representative from West Kameng, and the president of Top Tarin Tara, who is at present principal at Kimin Higher Secondary School. We went down to Guwahati for twice and thrice, and later on it was successful, and the Part B was implemented. Thereafter, again, implementation of the 6-pay commission started. In that way, ATA movement was very serious at Basar during my period as senior teacher here at Basar 1997 to 2000, 97, 98, 98. Therefore, in continuation to that, although you have formed it very lately, but still after 2022 you are active, you keep it in continuity, don't be loser. And from today's attendance, my only question goes, was there any controversy during the appointment of the ATA Secretary President at Basar Lepara unit? And was there any controversy about the contribution of the teacher for organizing this kind of Teachers' Day? Then was there a tug of war for Presidential Secretary? Otherwise, what is the reason they are absent today? MLM is there, but they are very easily absent. This is not a good tradition. I am very annoyed, and I feel very sad. You tell everyone, and they may know it later, and we somehow will come to know what was the main reason that 60% of 70% of the teachers were absent today. In that way now, I will not take much time. The whatever I had in my mind, I will not speak because only listeners are only 30% and the 70% are they are roaming away. Therefore, my only information to tell you is that education department is the largest department in Arunachal Pradesh so far as the strength of the staff is concerned, so far as the human resource, the students is concerned, so far as the area it covers is concerned. Now, if someone asks you what is education department, you have to know it. So, even retired or not retired, it is very important for you to know. Education department, 1979, it was Director of Public Instruction. From Director Education, Indra Mili was first education officer, 1947. Then thereafter, 1956, Shamlal Soni was the first education officer, Director Education. That time it was shifted to Shillong. Then after that, 1979, Director Education was renamed as Director of Public Instruction, DPI, at the district level, DDPI. It was like that. Then after that, 1995, when I was senior teacher here at Basar Higher Secondary School, that time newly I joined, and it was further bifurcated into two directorates, that is Director of School Education and Director of Higher and Technical Education. Director of Higher and Technical means to look after entire colleges and universities of state. Then school education starting from class 1 to 12. But again, 2010, it was further bifurcated into Director of School Education was further bifurcated into Director of Elementary Education and Director of Secondary Education. Elementary means to look after the schools from class 1 to 8. Then secondary means from class 9 to 12 across the state. Then again, Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan was there, 2009 to 10. The centrally sponsored scheme, whatever scheme came from the central government, the responsibility of the implementation was looked after by the elementary. Elementary, that is class 1 to 12, and it was entrusted to elementary. Then Rashtriya Madhyamik Abhiyan, Shiksha Abhiyan, that is RMSA, was entrusted to secondary education. But later on, here in 2019, after 2019, it has been amalgamated into one group, clubbing together. There is no SSA, there is no RMSA. Now it is called ISSE. It means Integrated Scheme for School Education. Now, crores of the funds are funding from the central government, and it is only the ISSE which can build big building in Arunachal Pradesh. But if from state government, in comparison to central government, we are lagging behind in terms of funding. Therefore, now in Arunachal Pradesh, in education department, why I am called largest, we have 5 directors. Number 1, Director Elementary Education, to look after all the schools across the state from class 1 to 8, that is Director Elementary. We have more than 2,000-3,000 schools we have today. And we had more than 3,000 to 4,000 schools, but now more than 700 schools have been closed down due to zero enrollment. That is Director Elementary. Director is there, Joint Director is, Deputy Director is there. Then another director is Director of Secondary Education. The responsibility of the Director of Secondary Education is to look after the education from class 9 to 12. Separate director is there. We have more than 314 exactly secondary and higher secondary, including this Balika Vidyapit. Kya Balika Vidyapit bolta tha? Including that, we have 314 schools across the state. 189 secondary school, government secondary school, 109 higher secondary school combined together, and that Balika Vidyapit school ko mila karke, we have 314 schools in Arunachal Pradesh in direct to secondary education. Then third is ISSE, this state project director, who is Dulu Kamduk, is the director now. Dulu Kamduk, earlier he was DC here. SPD, Integrated Scheme for School Education. Deputy SPD is there. This is separate director to implement all the schemes coming from the central government. Then fourth is SCRP, State Council for Education Research and Training. Principal is there, the director is there, Kipa Babu is director there, and principal is there, joint director is there. Therefore, this is the pivot around which 11 diet of the district revolves. There are 11 diets in the district where students are imparted training, that is diploma in elementary education, and the teachers are imparted training. And this is the center, SCRT. Then last is Director Higher and Technical Education. The entire education of institution, that is college, polytechnic, college, university, whether it is private or whether it is government, to look after all this, there is a Director Higher and Technical Education. Therefore, compilation of all these 5 directorates together, it makes Education Department. For your remembrance, I am telling you. आपको कोई पूछेगा एजुकेशन डिपार्टमेंट किसको बोलता है, अब मालूम नहीं हो सकता, इसलिए हम it is not at all necessary, but for your information, I am telling it to you. We have 5 directorate in the education department. तो इसलिए आपको आसानी से पता चलता है. Therefore, मैं लास्ट में कहना चाहूँगा, जो मैं कहना था हम तो बोलेगा ही नहीं, टीचर सुनने वाला नहीं है. तो तभी भी जो सुनने वाला लोग के लिए मैं बोल रहा हूँ, हम लोगों ये टीचर है, टीचर सुनना हम लोग का यहाँ में many of the teachers still I am doubtful. Doubtful in the sense that how do they teach the children inside the classroom? Because they do not know how to speak English fluently. They do not know how to speak Hindi fluently. अपना कुछ भी मालूम नहीं होगा कैसे पढ़ाता हो. तो प्लस ये लोग फिर जाके there is no homework at home. That's the main demerit. At least before going to the class, you must read at home. When I was a senior teacher, I thought that today the students who I am teaching in the classroom, they are in 11 and 12. The moment they pass class 12, they will go to the college. In a greater way, they will study what topic I am teaching today. They will know. While in the university, they will blame me. Tomi Doke sir उसको ऐसे पढ़ाया था, सर असली का मीनिंग ऐसे था, फालतू में हम लोग को पढ़ाया था, बोलेगा तो. In order not to face such situation, आप लोग क्या करना है, अपना गोल में पढ़ो, शाम को अपोंग पियो, सुबह में दारू पी के मौज जाओ. कम से कम स्कूल में जो पढ़ाने जा रहे हैं बच्चा को, उसको अच्छे से पढ़ के जाना है. पढ़ के 5 बच्चा रहता है, 2 मालूम हो गया, 3 मालूम नहीं है, 3 को भी समझने देना है. जब तक नहीं समझेगा दूसरा चैप्टर पास मत करो. There is no compulsion, there is no mandatory that you should go to the next chapter without allowing rest of the student. तो अंधेरा में रखा है, तो इसलिए ऐसे नहीं करके. और एक तो है हम लोग का साल मैंने ड्रेस थोड़ा डिसेंट ड्रेस होना चाहिए. कोई असेंबली में करा होते हैं, बच्चा हंस रहा है, क्या हंस रहा है वो पता नहीं, बाद में देखा तो उसका चेन खुला हुआ है, तो यहाँ खुला हुआ है, चेन को बोन को नहीं भूल गया. इस तरह का मत करो. इसलिए राइट टाइम योर पॉलिसीज एंड प्रोग्राम ऑफ द स्कूल स्टार्ट फ्रॉम मॉर्निंग असेंबली 8:30 9 लेटेस्ट बाय 9 आप इसको रिपोर्ट करो. ऐसे नहीं करके स्कूल चल रहा है, हाफ पेन पहन के उधर दूर से टीचर देख रहे हैं, हाँ जो बनियान पहन के, इज नॉट ए टीचर. इस तरह का करने वाला बहुत हम ध्यान देख रहा हूँ. इसलिए डाउटफुल है कैसे उन लोग पढ़ाता होगा. तो इसलिए अपना आपको एक्टिवेट कराने के लिए टाइम टू टाइम ब्लॉक एजुकेशन ऑफिसर का साथ में, CRC BRC का साथ में, देन डेप्यूटी डायरेक्टर स्कूल एजुकेशन का साथ में, एज एंड व्हेन ट्रेनिंग इज कॉल्ड for 1 day or 2 days, 1 week, you try to attend and learn something. When one is speaking something, now I am speaking. तो हम अच्छा बोल नहीं बोलने से भी at least you can copy something from me also. While speaking this kind of sentence, और इस तरह का ऐसा बोलता है. ऐसे नहीं करके नियम में टीचर है, दौड़वा को मिलता है, उसका बाद पढ़ाने में कुछ गौर में रेडी नहीं करना हमारे लिए बहुत दुख लगता है. कोई मतलब रेडीमेड होकर आना है, लेसन प्लान नहीं बनाने से भी एटलीस्ट रीड एट होम एंड कम विथ रेडीनेस and proper preparedness, and then teach the student. So that today's young student whom you are teaching at the primary school, they will one day grow up, they will go to the class 10, 12, BA, MA, university and colleges, and they will laugh at you if you provide some wrong information today. Therefore, in order not to make them laugh at you, you must be better read at home and prepare at home and then teach the student. इस तरह का करने से ठीक है बोल के मैं लास्ट में आप लोग को बोलता हूँ. अगर खराब बोला है तो आप लोग कर नहीं पा रहे हैं. और यहाँ में एक तो था रिक्रूटमेंट रूल, आप लोग अभी बोला है ना, हमारा आता रिप्रेजेंटेटिव को हमारा रिक्रूटमेंट रूल वाला तो फाइल ये 2010 में जो बोसीराम सीराम ये था मिनिस्टर था, उस समय में अरुणाचल एजुकेशन एक्ट 2010 बनाया। उसमें लिखा है आपको हेडमास्टर बीपी से प्रमोशन होने का बाद में हेडमास्टर बीपी आर ऑल्सो DA आर ऑल्सो ग्रुप ए ऑफिसर लेवल 10 स्केल में। देन द मोमेंट दे गेट प्रमोशन, तो ये लोग दे मस्ट बी इन द पोस्ट ऑफ प्रिंसिपल फॉर एटलीस्ट 5 years, if not 5 years, 3 years. Then only they will be recommended for deputy director, either at the district or at the director. ऐसे नहीं करके उन लोग पसीराम लोग क्या कर दिया, आई एम नॉट कंडोमिंग द प्रीडेसेसर, ये लोग ने उसको पास नहीं करके एनालॉगस पोस्ट को रख दिया, मीन्स लेवल 12 सेम हो गया, प्रिंसिपल एंड DD से एनालॉगस। तो द मोमेंट वन गेट प्रमोशन टू प्रिंसिपल फ्रॉम वाइस प्रिंसिपल एंड हेडमास्टर, नाउ अभी देखा है 26 टू प्रमोशन हो गया। हम लोग का यहाँ से भी आया है, बोंगा गामलिन और ये लोग बम्बू धोनी लोग आया है। तो इस तरह का प्रमोशन होने के साथ साथ में those who are having money speaks everything nowadays. Those who are having money, they do this and that is well known to you, that is open secret. Then they go to the district as DTSC, which is a great violation. I am in this post for the last 14 years. I am serial mob. मेरा अभी जूनियर ये जॉइंट डायरेक्टर मिलने का मेरा अभी समय आ गया, लेकिन हम तो जॉइंट डायरेक्टर जाएगा नहीं, किस लिए ओनली 4 साल समथिंग मेरा रिटायरमेंट का है। हम भी सोचता है आदमी अबो बोलने से इतना गुस्सा लगता है, अतो बोलने से भी अरे हम बुरा हो गए नहीं, हमको ये मामा उमा बोलने से अच्छा लगता है। तो हम लोग तो अपना वो जवान सोचते हैं, तो अभी तो जवान एक्टिंग करना है, जल्दी बुरा नहीं होना बोलकर हम लोग सोचता है। तो ऐसे समय में वहाँ विदाउट DDO और स्केल मिलता नहीं है, जॉइंट डायरेक्टर में पैदा नहीं है। एंड इफ देयर इज अ प्रोविजन टू गो टू द डिस्ट्रिक्ट, वेल एंड गुड, तो आई विल कंटिन्यू एज डिप्टी डायरेक्टर। तो इसलिए सीनियर मोस्ट डिप्टी डायरेक्टर होकर मैं बोल रहा हूँ, तो यहाँ में बहुत रिक्रूटमेंट रूल में गड़बड़ी है। और उसका साथ साथ में लास्ट में आप लोग ने बोला हमारा तोजुम योद्धो साहब जो कीपा काचर ऑलरेडी डिप्टी समिट को बहुत चर्चा हो गया, इसी को यहाँ में सुनाया। ये रिटायरमेंट एज को जो आप लोग तो रिटायर हो गया, कोई 58 में रिटायर हो गया, कोई 60 में रिटायर हो गया। ये लोग कह रहा है अभी डॉक्टर का जैसे डॉक्टर का तो 62-65 होता है, हम लोग को 62 बनाने हैं, हम उसको तो हम बिल्कुल अपोज, हम वहाँ लोग फंस गए। अरे तो मुझे नहीं निकलना है, अपना निकल कर दूसरा के लिए जगह बनाना है। वो जो प्रमोशन मिलने वाला जो अभी मिलना था उसको हम लोग अनदर 2 years रुका कर रखना चाहिए, वो तो नहीं मिल के रह रहा है ना। तो वी मस्ट मेक द वैकेंसी फॉर देम टू कम अप। तो क्यों ये 62 में बुरा से भी बुरा होगा ना, अभी जल्दी निकल कर जवान होकर काम करना है। ये हम लोग ऐसे बोला है, हम उसमें भी बोला है उसको। तो और एक तो है आप लोग का जैसे अप्रैल 17 से वैकेशन होता था, अप्रैल 17 का वैकेशन को ज़्यादा गर्मी होता है बोल के अप्रैल 17 तो अप्रैल मई 30 तक था ना, उसको अभी जून 17 से मई 30 तक होगा एक है। और दूसरा वहाँ में डिसीजन दिया था द टीचर्स ड्यू टू नॉन रिक्रूटमेंट ऑफ द टीचर बाय पब्लिक सर्विस कमीशन टुडे वी आर फेसिंग लॉट्स ऑफ द शॉर्टेज ऑफ द टीचर इन एवरी स्कूल, नॉट ओनली वन स्कूल। इसलिए 700 समथिंग हम लोग ने क्या किया, चीफ मिनिस्टर शिक्षा कोर्स 20 करोड़ ये करके 25 टाइम को देता था, लेकिन दिस हैज़ बीन एनाउंस टू 30,000। तो अप्रोच 30 टाइम को इन लोगों को ये लोग अभी समथिंग इज बेटर देन नथिंग, दे आर ब्रिलियंट, दे कैन टीच एनी सेक्शन ऑफ द स्टूडेंट वेदर इज क्लास 11, 12 और 10 और लोअर लेवल। ये लोग काबिल है, लेकिन ये लोग का अनएम्प्लॉयड होकर बेटर है। तो आप इसलिए एफिशिएंसी के लिए भी रेडी करो, और आप लोग थोड़ा भी तो पैसा कमाने बोल के इन लोग को 30,000 दे के इन लोग ही धूमधाम करके पढ़ाते, बहुत ब्रिलियंट लड़का लोग हैं। और इन लोग को भी हम बोल रहे हैं अब कंटिन्यू करिए। अभी ये सितंबर में बहुत से पब्लिक सर्विस कमीशन कैलेंडर ऑलरेडी इशूड, और स्टाफ सिलेक्शन बोर्ड दे रहे हैं, अक्टूबर को दे रहा है, नवंबर को दे रहा है, दिसंबर को लास्ट आपका मेन एफिशिएंसी होगा। इसलिए इधर हंसी मजाक ये खाना पीना ये सब को छोड़ दो, जब वो होने का बाद में स्पेशली दूसरा ग्रेजुएट अनएम्प्लॉयड ग्रेजुएट ऐसा करके, और जो लोग अब एम्प्लॉयड हैं और बेटर जॉब आप लोग प्रिपेयर कीजिए, आप लोग को मौका दे रहे हैं। अभी आप पैसा देकर हम लोग पैसा नहीं दे रहे हैं ये सोचने की जरूरी नहीं है, हम लोग का लीडर मिनिस्टर नहीं है ये सोचने का जरूरी नहीं है। कॉम्प्लीटली ऑटोनोमस कर दिया पब्लिक सर्विस कमीशन, एंड दे आर कंडक्टिंग एग्जामिनेशन वन डे आफ्टर अनदर, एंड टुडे दे विल कंडक्ट रिजल्ट, टुनाइट रिजल्ट विल बी डिक्लेयर, एकदम शाम को ही रिजल्ट डिक्लेयर होता है। इसलिए ये मौका आप लोग गंवाना नहीं चाहिए। इस मौके पे मैं कहते हुए अगर खराब बोला है तो गौर में जाकर टॉमी डोक के फालतू में बात किया मत बोलो, अगर थोड़ा अच्छा बोला है तो अरे डोके सर भी देखने में मेरी टक्कर जैसे लेकिन अच्छा बोले बोलो, उसको हम प्राइज देगा। थैंक यू।